British Digest-sized comic books. Hi, I'm Gary Lovisi, and this time we're going to take a look at a selection of very cool, interesting war books uh, published by Fleetway Press and a couple other companies that most of them are World War II, but they're comic books. They're black and white comic books inside, and they're really, really cool. They have great cover art of ships and planes fighting and stuff and soldiers. And then they have the art inside. Black and white art is really, really well done. So we're going to take a look at those now. The first one is just as she brings the camera. Sky Viper. So he's fighting some kind of Nazi V-2 rocket or something against a flying fortress. This is Fleetway Library. The Picture Air Ace Library, number 24 from 1960, and here's just some of the artwork on the inside. Should I turn it more like that?
That's fine.
It's fine. The artwork is terrific. Let me just see if I can go quickly. So I do want to show a lot of this. This is really, really great artwork inside. Planes fighting each other, dog fights. And they advertise that on the back. For the next one, Special Force Burma, jungle fighting. These are all in World War II. They're fighting the Japanese. I don't know. I just the amount of detail in the artwork, I think, is pretty amazing. I don't know who the artists are. I don't know much about these, or this kind of these would be considered British comic books, but they're digest size. They're from the 50s and 60s, but the artwork is terrific. I have a pile of these somewhere, but
There's a pile right there.
no, but there's another. I have another big group of these, but I've been unable to find them. Bomb Alley, Japanese, I don't know, Stuka dive bomber, going after a freighter.
There's a swastika on it too.
Yeah, that's a German Stuka dive bomber.
You said Japanese.
Oh, I say Japanese or German. Oh. So again, look at the detail in the artwork over here and the ship. I mean, it's just really running the gauntlet. These are ships that were bringing supplies probably to Russia or England across the Atlantic in World War II, and they're being attacked by German dive bombers. Bomb Alley. Bomb Alley was an area of the Atlantic. These are all World War II. Lost without a trace. When the ships get sunk, the men are just amazing, amazing artwork. Amazing cover art. 3210, War Picture Library, number 43. Flutzig mine with the swastika on it, so some kind of a German mine for a ship. They're dropping. This is from 1960. So they're dropping mines in the water to sink ships. I just love the artwork. It's very dramatic being done in black and white. The artists are pretty good. I don't know who these artists are. I assume they're probably collectible artists in British comic book fashion. Now these are so those are the early ones. These are later from 1969. They start from number 501, Out of Disaster, and this one.
Hold this while you talk, just for a minute while I get the.
Hold
Just
that.
keep talking.
Okay, so I'm going to. This is Out of Disaster. This is Out of Disaster, and this is from 1969, and some of these at this time reprinted earlier issues in the series from 61, 62. I'll show you that, but I want to show you the inside cover art. We're having technical difficulties, as you can imagine, but we're going to get it straightened out. It's a high budget operation.
Okay.
We spare no expense, and we have no expenses. Okay, Out of Disaster. Here we go. Out of Disaster, we got through.
That was
1969.
inappropriate.
Yes, that's very appropriate. But the interesting thing too so this is Out of Disaster, and the inside cover ad is for the War Picture Library. 500 terrific issues. So this is number 501. There are 500 issues of this magazine, War Picture Library, up until this time. So it's pretty amazing. I mean, somebody who collect these, that's like crazy, man. 500 of these, but they're almost. I'll tell you, I almost would like to get some more of these because I really think they're really very cool. They're just really, the artwork is terrific. The planes, the dog fights, the guys, look at the intensity and the soldiers, the airmen, the planes fighting each other, shooting down Jap Zeros, fighting in the jungles. This is like really intense on the seas. Artwork is really pretty damn good. I don't know who did this artwork, but I'm sure that these must be some pretty collectible artists in Britain. Look at that. Look at that. Just amazing. And they advertise on the inside the trap, other Wild West that they do on library series. Into the Breach, number 503. This is from reprint. These are all from 69, but this is reprinted from 1962, December. Some of the artists you can see like is better than others. They're broken up into sometimes chapters, and some artists did different chapters, I think, or seems to be. Look at that. That's great. Deadline at Dawn, number 504. Deadline at Dawn is a title of a William Irish Cornell Woolrich crime noir novel. But here it's from 1969, originally published in 1965, World War II. Battle for the Bridge. I don't know if that's the bridge at Megan. I have not read these, but I've just enjoyed looking at them. The airborne Marines, paratroopers. Look at all the planes. Look at that. Look at that. That's just great artwork. Just great. The detail, again, I mean, the detail is just, so much the guy's face. This kid here, and then all these guys, just to give you an idea of what it, I mean, I imagine that these must have been drawn by some artists who were in World War II, who fought in Europe against the Germans, or in the Pacific against the Japanese, because it looks so authentic and so like it puts you right there. I think it's pretty amazing. Yeah. Wolfpacks were the German submarines that sunk American shipping when we sent ships to England to bring war supplies. Here's a Wolfpack, a German submarine, and an American or a destroyer, maybe American or a British. This is from 1969, originally published in 1963. HMS Nimble, so that's a British ship, being attacked by a German U-boat. There's a German plane attacking the British destroyer. Man. Imagine being able to draw like this. How this stuff is. And they churned these out. I mean, these were kind of quick disposable comics for boys. These are the books that came out after the Boys Adventure libraries and things like that, where they had these stories would be written, text stories, and then by the 50s and 60s they did them as comic books. And you lost a lot of the text, but you got a lot of the dramatic effect because of the artwork, which was at that time was really superior. I mean, look at that. Look at that. You feel like you're right there. Green Jungle, number 509. This was from originally 1962. British soldiers behind the lines. I don't know where they're fighting. Probably Burma. Next of kin. Plane, a German plane and a British plane colliding, and here's a guy not parachuting out. He's just out. This is from 1969, originally from 1961. And this is early on. This is taking place in the late 30s, during the time of what they called the Phony War, before the Germans invaded Poland. So this is, and then the war begins. And you have, look at these, it's just amazing. You can just see some of the artists, different artists, they put so much into some of these drawings. Just amazing. And this is a Crash Dive. This is a different one, Picture Combat Library.
That looks like the format of Sex and Blade with the red line down this.
Yeah, and this is from the C.M. Smith Publishing Company. So this is a different publisher. They did other series and libraries. They have all these libraries. They just, continued one after the other, one story after the other. crash dive. Again, World War II. Look at that. The detail is just amazing. They're fighting the German submarine. There's what's his face? There he is again. So this, just amazing, amazing. Look at the detail on the artwork. I can't. It looks a little like Jack Kirby-ish almost to me, but it's look at that. Like I guess there's a SAS. You know, frogmen, underwater attack. Just really cool stuff. And then we got two Westerns. Not in great shape. They've got tape on the spine and all that, but I just want to show you them anyway. This is a Cowboy Picture Library, number 332. So there's 332 at least in this Fleetway Press Cowboy Picture Library series. I mean, it's like crazy how many of these there are. This is from 1959. Just to give you an idea. It's cowboy artwork in the American Wild West. It's just so cool. That's some nice Burma-ish art there. To me, looks like these artists are really good. Kansas kid plays a lone hand. And then the last one we have is Buck Jones, Cowboy Comics, number 91. These are all 64 pages, by the way. And this is it's a picture of Jeff Chandler, an actor. This is not dated, but it's probably from 59. Buck Jones in the City of Terror. Buck Jones was one of those B-movie serial actors, serial heroes. And he was in comic books in the United States and also in Britain. Seems to be a daring do. I don't like the artwork on this that much. But it's a nice, it's not bad. There's some nice art on here. Great news, Buffalo Bill rides again. Well, that's the end of that. I think these are pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed this look at British 1960s World War II comics in a digest size format, which is, I think they're really cool. I can't believe that there's 500 in that series of the War Picture Library. So I guess I better start, looking for them because I think I want to collect them. I think they're pretty cool. I like them. Okay, I got work to do, so I'm going to be busy for a while looking for those. I only need 480. It's probably more than 500 actually. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this look. I think the artwork is pretty cool. The covers are just terrific. And it's interesting to see these little digests, 64-page British Digest comic books with this great cover art and interior art. So, with that said, we'll see you next time, and thanks for looking. Give us a thumbs up and a like.